Hola, me llamo Dora. What's up, Dan? How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, man. Welcome to another episode of Perfectly Fucking Misfit. Dan, what can I say? The Perfectly Misfit's a great show where Dan and I get together every week. We are Army brothers, Army veterans who like to get together and discuss bullshit that no one else really wants to hear about. We talk podcasts, we talk movies and TV shows, and we talk food because Dan and I, fatty fat fats. Yeah, man. Besides that, though, Dan and I just like to catch up. We like to use this as a form of therapy once a week, a form of our way to just get it all out. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, sometimes we do a 4-minute podcast and call it a night. Whatever, you know. But don't expect too much out of us except us being real. We keep it real.
Don't expect anything but animal interruptions.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'll happen. Speaking of animals, Lobo is now half the man that he used to be.
Well,
Uh
you went and got him cut, huh?
yeah, last Friday, Friday the 13th will be his worst,
Right.
will be his least favorite holiday every year now. And yeah, I mean, today's Wednesday and he did it last Friday. I took the cone of shame off today. I mean, I didn't have it on him full time, only when I couldn't keep my eyes on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, uh, I think he's recovering well. I just had to yell at him a couple times about uh, licking his pee or his bolas. His huevos, his
Cojones.
marbles. Remember that fucking
You
major?
got no marbles.
You have no marbles.
Marbles.
Marbles? Huevos? Let's see, literally go,
Major League
huevos?
2 is all I can think of is the
I
Asian
did. Hell yeah.
dude from Japan.
Yeah. Him and the fucking, the Buddhist fucking like Cuban guy.
Yeah. Dominican.
Have no marbles. Was he Dominican? I forget. I know
Yeah,
you're,
he was Dominican.
he was some dark skinned Latin that I was like, oh shit, I wouldn't fuck with that dude either anyway. Yeah, man.
Abu, I think, was this thing's name.
How's, uh, was Buddha and Shobu?
Yeah, something like that. It was
Yeah.
something.
How's the new kitty?
He's good. Being fucking needy. I got up here and I just started doing. We started doing this, and then all of a sudden, he starts clawing. I like every when I look down, he was clawing the shit out of me, and then climbed up me, and then now he's kind of sitting in my lap. So
Yeah, that reminds me of how Lobo was when I first got him. I
yeah,
couldn't remember, like I couldn't start the show without him just being like right here under me. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, did you watch the new Letterkenny yet?
I've watched all of Letterkenny, all the new episodes, unless they put one out since the original release.
No, not since Christmas. They dropped everything, or the day after Christmas for us.
Okay.
No, I still haven't watched it, so that's why. But I've got oh shit, I've got a rehearsal and a table read coming up with the How Are You Now? Toughest podcast on Letterkenny, folks. So that's pretty awesome.
I
Super much excited.
So last time we did a podcast, we talked about Wednesday, and
Oh,
you were like, "Dude, you got to watch it." So, I think yesterday we started it, and we're like right before the podcast started, we had 6 minutes left,
of the whole
and
season,
seventh episode.
I
So
think
it's
there's
second
like
to the
9.
last. Yeah, or maybe it's eight. I don't know. It's on the TV back there, but um,
I knew
the
you would like
things
it.
well, first of all, I love it. Um, and Nicole and I have like different like I don't mind Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia. Nicole doesn't like her. as Morticia. Uh, Luis, fuck, what's his name? His full name?
Guzman.
Guzman. I love him in almost everything he's in. I do not like him as Gomez. I don't hate him. I don't hate him by any means. I don't really care for him that much. But you know what character bothers me the most? Uncle Fester.
Oh, yeah, that was so okay.
That's
Here
from
here is
Portlandia, right?
yes, yeah, and he was on SNL as well. Um, here is what my synopsis of what they were trying to do is they were
All
trying
Latino
to
characters?
sorry?
Latino characters?
What?
All the Addams Family characters are all Latino descent?
Um, not only that, I liked that part. I really,
I did too.
really fucking
I
did.
thought that was very smart.
And I think it was really well done. I honestly I liked everybody. I probably could have done with someone else besides Catherine Zeta, but I love Luis Guzman so much. So like I was just like I was in from the start. And like yeah, yeah. Um but
It's so hard for me to look past him beyond um the cook in waiting. All
oh
right.
I
Like I
feel
love him so much in that movie. And
it's
then like
either
other shows.
for me it's either that or the club owner in Boogie Nights.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that was in the top that was like in the back of my head and I couldn't think of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, but he's in so much shit
Oh yeah,
as
dude.
well. Like,
Dude, that dude. Do you remember the movie Batteries Not Included?
yeah,
He was in that. Like that's how far back he goes in our childhood, bro. Okay, because we're the same age. So
yeah.
yeah, that dude's been around. All right. I'm gonna blow your mind with this one. And I just because I thought so, and I was like, no way, and then I confirmed it this week. Um, Bad Santa. You've seen Bad Santa.
Mhm.
Right? His little elf, the little black dude,
Yeah.
he was in the movie Willow.
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen Willow.
You never watched Willow? Oh, that was part of
Well,
my
remember how
childhood.
much I hate midgets?
Oh, yeah. You don't
Yeah,
like
that would
the
be
little
a big
people.
deterrent for that.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I
Oh,
love
death, yeah.
I
Super
love
scared of midgets.
I didn't even think of that. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah.
You're good.
I'm gonna fucking hire Brad Williams
But
for 10 grand
I
to show
want
up to your
to
wedding.
I want to tell you why I hated Uncle Fester. I didn't like I not that I don't like that guy because he's funny in a lot of things like Euro Trip and
Oh, okay.
other
Sorry.
things.
But no. What I finished my thought process there really was
Yeah, yeah,
they really just were trying to make it for everybody. Like the I didn't like my biggest problem was the same problem that my girl's daughter mentioned was that like the monster is very cartoony.
yeah.
But but if you
It's not
remember
too scary, but you don't want
right,
it to be.
but if you remember there was an Adams Family cartoon. And if you look at the face of the monster on the new show on Netflix, it's so similar to the style of the cartoon. They're really just trying to like have a little bit, you know what I mean? Like they're doing stuff for, you and I, like touching old notes. This is something I've commented on about things that they're like releasing for kids lately. And that started with like around Shrek, where like there was always jokes inside the movies that were like, adult jokes, but like it's just that it makes it easier for the parents to sit there and watch the movie with the kids, you know? Like it was
Yeah,
interesting me being 39 being able to watch the show with a 10-year-old. It's not my kid or whatever, but I mean like we
I don't
enjoyed
know.
it.
I think like in the same way of like the movie, like they did the live action Scooby Doo. I
Yeah.
thought that was super enjoyable. But
That's the
like,
Matthew Lillard one?
yeah,
Oh god. I got to
I
rewatch
love that
that.
first one. Oh,
I'll rewatch
Velma in
that.
that. Oh. Mm. But dude, Uncle Fester. should have been Will Sasso. Like, and I know just because, not even just because I'm a massive Will Sasso fan, but I think he would have pulled it off way better. So,
Will Sasso being Uncle Fester would have been fucking dope. I didn't even think of that. Fuck. That's fucking crazy. I didn't even think of that. That would be freaking
that was the
awesome.
first person I thought about. That's who I hoped it was going to be when he came on screen, but he didn't mention anything on
But he
Disney
is
shit.
so big.
Yeah,
He's like so big. He's like so big. Sorry, that's
but
all.
I
That's
thought it would
all.
have been great, dude. I thought, yeah, I don't know. And then I just didn't like him. And then, like, the one thing I do really like about the show is like it leads you in all the directions of like you think you're figuring it out,
Yeah,
and then you don't. Like I thought I had it, and I'm pretty sure I have it now, but I thought I had it last episode, and I definitely did.
yeah. Once they reveal who, what, when, where, why, um, you start kicking yourself. You're like, oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a great show. It really is
So
great.
you have until next week if you watch us.
Yeah,
If you want to watch
I'm
Wednesdays,
being polite right now. I could spurl the shit out of this, but
so
no, it's a
yes,
great fucking show. Watch Wednesday, especially because it's Tim Burton. You know what I mean? It's like it's
right,
got his hands on it. I feel like it was like if it was some sort of like side piece, then it wouldn't be the same. But the dude's not gonna fuck around. I mean,
right.
I don't think he's put out anything bad like ever. I,
I don't know. There's something with Johnny Depp that was pretty bad.
what I mean, Edward Scissorhands. I mean,
I thought he did a different one that with Johnny Depp that was pretty bad. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, all it does is make me want to watch the '90s, like the '92 and '93 Adams Family movies. Like I think it came out in '92, the original one,
oh,
and then
then Adam's Family Values, yeah, dude.
yeah,
The one where they go to summer camp.
yeah. That's the Wednesday, the or the summer camp Wednesday is the one that
Oh,
reminds
set,
me the most of this Wednesday.
sets the standard. But I also grew up watching the Adams Family and the Munsters on TV. I remember
The
those.
black and white ones
Yeah, I guess I'm an old man, but no, they were our reruns for my parents.
on TNT, man.
Yeah, well, no, Nick at Night.
Oh, Nick at Night and
Yeah,
TNT. Yeah,
dude. Yeah, Nick at
Gilligan's
Night.
Island and all that shit. I used
Yeah,
to
it
watch
was
that.
good for Gilligan's. Well, Gilligan's Island. Uh, that was on one of our local channels. Like like Fox. That was on Fox.
Oh, okay.
Growing up, I remember that shit, dude. I'm old enough to remember fucking Captain Kangaroo
Yeah.
and seeing
I
the
used to
very
know the theme song until right now when I put myself on the spot because I was
yeah.
going to start doing it. And then I was like, nope, nope, not right now. Give me, like, by the time we're done with this podcast, I'll
What
remember.
about Howdy Doody?
What about Eureka's Castle?
The fucking the big dragon thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. But Howdy Doody, dude. That's like
Yeah. Howdy Doody's old. I meant like, that's actually before us. I don't think that was still on
yeah,
the air when we were.
yeah. No, that. But
I remember Howdy Doody
I remember seeing that. It's
and
very very young
the
memories.
Waltons with John Boy.
Oh, good night, John Boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. My grandma used to watch that shit. And then the
Oh, dude.
Beverly Hillbillies,
Oh, remember the show Different Strokes? I have this great fucking story.
Different Strokes. Yeah.
Yeah. I like so, I spent a lot of my summers because my mom's a single mom. She would send me away to either grandma in Puerto Rico or the other grandma, my dad's mom in I'm sorry, Puerto Rico would be my dad's mom, or Florida would be my mom's mom. But like anywhere to dump me off for a fucking month or two, just get rid of me. Give the bitch some
She
fucking
could have some fun.
yeah, just give the bitch some peace of mind for some summer fun. Um and Puerto Rico was always tough, man, because like yeah, I spoke Spanish, but like I spoke mostly English, and my Spanish, like especially in Puerto Rico, I sound like a fucking gringo, and like
Yeah,
that shit was just fucking rough. And then like watching fucking Spanish television, but it was the same shit in America, fucking A Team, Capitan Planeta. You know what I mean?
yeah, oh
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But then my
God,
favorite
I miss
one,
Captain Planet.
dude, I remember preteens, and I was probably like 11, 12, 10. Different strokes came on, right? And then like they wouldn't even bother trying to translate the entire intro song for different strokes. They would just play the
Okay,
song, and then like at the end of the song, it would just splash different strokes across the screen, and would just be up there. And then you would just hear a fucking Spanish voice in the back come out of nowhere, go Los blancos y negros. And even me being, I'm like, no, I don't think that don't translate, my friend.
yeah,
Los blancos y negros. Yeah, is Puerto Rican for different strokes. Because remember, it was fucking black kids living with a white guy. But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I distinctly remember. I didn't. Like, I couldn't make that up. What the fuck, dude?
Outstanding.
Fucking, it's cool as shit. Speaking of cool as shit, man. Uh, Charo torture. This week's episode of Your Mom's House. Oh, I was supposed to go see Meg before we switch over to a whole other subject because we like to do movies as well. I was supposed to go see Megan uh, this fucking
Okay.
weekend, and Renee totally fucking got stoned and fell asleep, and like
Oh,
literally woke up right when it ended.
still have not seen. I probably won't see that until it comes out on
I
DVD.
wanted to, and I like the experience of going out to movies, especially because we have the Alamo Draft Houses here. We've got
Right.
two within like 20-30 minute drive, and they serve booze and like actual food. They bring it to your fucking seat. I don't know if yeah, we've talked about this. But yeah, I feel so bad that I missed that fucking movie date. But what are you gonna fucking do? Um, yeah, they mentioned it on Dudesy this week, and I was like, fuck, that was part of their homework.
The
We're supposed to go see it. Anyway, you were saying,
Charo torture
oh,
was
dude,
probably the best episode in the last 50 of there. I was dying laughing
oh my,
almost the whole fucking time.
ay Dios mío, Tommy, ay Dios, no, no me digas,
No, Tommy, no, no,
no,
no, no,
no, no, no, no, please, Tommy, come on, come on, come on.
the whole fucking podcast, and then then she gets drunk.
So we're talking about the podcast Your Mom's House with Tom Segura and Christina P, his wife. They're both hilarious comedians, but every now and then they bring on Tom's mom because she doesn't realize how much of a gem she is. She is literally like radio gold. Uh
Yes,
yeah. Uh
she's
uh
just gold in general. Like
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't realize how much she brings to the world.
she
It's very,
is
very funny.
very. What I mean, she's Peruvian,
Yes.
so she speaks only in like broken English. Doesn't realize how funny it is, and then like not that. I mean, she has no idea like how funny she is because of it, and then she's definitely got that. What do they keep? What do they always say? The migrant mentality stuff.
Yep.
And dude, yeah, such a fucking riot. If you guys get a chance, check out Your Mom's House from this week.
Yeah.
And there are lots of farts and burps.
Uh, there was a lot of suppressing. Um, uh, uh, that was amazing. That was, and then also, and Dootsy had me fucking laughing from start to finish. I
Great.
I don't. I feel like out of we're at like 50, 60 episodes now of Dude See. Um, there's like been two that are mediocre, and it's usually like the two dudes shitting around ones, and it's like only
Yeah.
one of those. You know, I I love Dude See.
41 episodes.
That's it. I feel like it's been more than that.
I feel like it's been a lot more as well.
Jeez, interesting. Um,
I like it more when Chad doesn't shave and he's got a good like week and a half growth going on because it looks like he's trying to be like a uh, super fucking weirdo dude because he grows that beard, lets it go, and his mustache only comes around. It looks like a cat's tail. So, a hipster. He looks like he's being like a super hipster. Like
I
it is
keep
so fucking funny.
I keep thinking he just looks like Two Face.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
kind of,
that's
but not
really,
just on that lip.
yeah, yeah. I'm just just but just the fact that it stops perfectly
Right.
or almost perfectly, but you know what I mean. Like it's very interesting. But I agree with you. Some people should do more facial hair. Some people should do less.
But no, I love it though. I love how terrible it looks. It's one of my favorite things. And
Yep.
then, like, if you want to know why Chad's face is all fucked up, listen to episode 2 of Dudesy. There's a segment called Chad. What's up with your face? And he explains it all. So
No, it was Chad. Everyone wants to know what is up with the astonishing features. Remember they
oh, okay.
remember that
I
was
thought
like
it was like Chad. What's up with your face?
no, that was like the beginning of when like they started using the word astonishing all the time.
Yeah. Have you
Remember?
noticed that like astonishing is actually kind of gone away a little bit?
Yep.
He doesn't use it as much.
Yeah.
It's kind of terrible. It took a little away. It took a little bit away from the show, in my opinion.
Well, Ducey adjusts. Ducey is ever changing.
He is, and it
Oh,
is.
oh, oh,
Oh,
that,
oh,
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 that's
just
that's
changing.
called progress, brother.
He assumed his gender, brother. Look at that. Ooh, get it, daddy.
Ah,
I grabbed a big
ah.
ridiculous cup as well. I don't know if you noticed. That's not the biggest one I have in the house. It's the biggest one I have. That's
I
not.
gotta order some Ducey fucking merch and some fucking stickers already.
I
Definitely
can't
need.
find the stickers. They're not on the. They're not on their website.
No, it's from another party. There's another website that does them.
Okay.
There's fan stickers. There's even literally just a sticker of a hand like this, and it says "Whoa,
Oh, I mean,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa, whoa." Let me tell you something, brother. So, I made. We'll do a short one today. I made an interesting little dishy poo today.
Okay.
Something I like never makes. Not I probably haven't had since I was a kid and lived with my mom. But I made a London broil.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
It's a chunk of fucking of beef that can be. I think it's around the shoulder. Tends to be a little tough, but if you marinate it properly, it turns into a nice little chunk of tender goody goods.
Yeah, it's like a perfectly tenderloin. Is what it. I just googled it real quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dude, that looks good as fuck.
Yeah, dude. What I did. So I didn't have citrus to tenderize, but what I did was used vinegar juice from my minced garlic jar
Okay.
and my jalapeno jar, and I threw jalapenos in the marinade. Um, some low sodium soy sauce, pink Himalayan salt, ground pepper, and I think that was about it.
Yeah, dude. Not gonna. It looks this fucking picture.
Yeah, and olive oil. Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, a little olive oil. Yeah, I used my broiler setting on my oven for the first time. That was tough.
I would have never. Yeah, dude. I've never done that. I'm also, same age. We're 38, almost 39, and yeah, I've never used a broiler setting on my fucking oven ever.
Yeah, this is pretty much the same recipe I used. I augmented it a little bit. You know,
Look at that, dude.
yeah. So let's see, what ingredients: soy sauce, lemon juice. Yeah, I didn't have Worcestershire. I didn't have Italian, but I used instead uh Montreal, spicy Montreal, and
Fuck,
also like so the spicy Montreal substituted for the red pepper. Yeah,
nice, dude. It looks, dude. Like I said, that shit looks really good. I actually might fucking try that.
yeah. It was like pretty much exactly what this looks like right here.
Nice.
I don't know the rosemary, but yeah, broiled on high. Oh, so yeah, uh, I set off the smoke alarms like 2, 3 times in my apartment. Um, yeah, I don't know.
Now the broiler's the fucking thing on the bottom, right? That I put
So
hands in.
usually that's what they are. I think with the newer ones, and they're if they're electric, I don't know if you have electric or gas.
Yes.
Yeah, the gas is the shit. Usually the gas ones are on the bottom. Mine growing up was a gas one was on the bottom. But this one was just like a broiler setting inside the oven part, and it did not like that olive oil. I'm guessing, and the grease coming off of the fucking. So when after the flip, I was like, oh, let me go check on this like a minute early before the timer was supposed to go off, and there was a little bit of a fire. um, but yeah, it was still it's delicious. I let it sit, and I went out and did a couple deliveries for half an hour. Came back and like, this is a nice thick piece of fucking meat. And yeah, uh, settled really well. I put the leftovers in the fridge. Got a munchies like an hour later. Took out a couple slices, threw a little bit of butter in a fucking pan, reheated them, and wham bam boom, hot fucking damn, still fucking delicious.
Yeah, I just did a really easy. I mean, I didn't do it all, but I did most of it. Sausage and potato meal. Like you just cut up little tiny potatoes, slice them up, put some seasoning on it with some, you know, vegetable oil or olive oil, whatever you got, just as the binding agent for all your seasonings. Just put a Montreal steak seasoning actually on it, and some garlic, salt, whatever. Put all that in the oven, let it cook, then pull it out, dice up a couple of sausages, throw that shit in there, throw it back in the oven for a little bit. Mint, dude, mint. I've had like this massive craving for potatoes for like a week, and like I didn't care what kind of potatoes it was. I just wanted fucking potatoes. So it's a quick, easy, really good, really good thing. I really love it. It's one of my favorite fucking meals, and it's so stupid easy.
I went out to a restaurant with the lady friend uh and had something for the first time this weekend that I've never had before. Fucking crawfish.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking A. I love crawfish.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
No, they're not, dude. They're
They're
fucking shrimp.
horrible. They are
No, they're shrimp. They're like very. They're the same thing as shrimp, just spicy.
they're
If they're
shrimp.
cooked right.
They're shrimp that tasted like they came from the dirtiest river in the fucking world.
Maybe you might have had a bad boy. You might have had a bad boil, buddy.
I'm willing to
That's
try
why I
it
don't
again.
ever. I told you, like, remember I told you about this a couple weeks ago on here that I love crawfish. I just won't go to anybody's crawfish boil out here because there's too many white people that don't know how to do it right.
Oh,
You got
dude,
to go to Louisiana for it,
don't get
and
me
it's
started. Don't get me
ocean.
started, bro. I asked the waitress. I was like, "Hey, so this is my first time. I've never eaten crawfish. How do how do I eat them?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. Let me ask my coworker." I was like, "You know what?
Yeah,
I'll just YouTube it. Don't worry about it."
yeah. Did you suck the head?
No,
You suck the brains out, dude. That's where all the seasoning sits at the
see,
end.
that's what I like.
So
My
good.
freaking chick was like, "I think there's more in the head." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good anyway." Um, but the place we went to, I had a pound of shrimp and a pound of crawfish. I ate most of the shrimp, took the rest home. Um, yeah, the
It's a
potatoes
lot,
are good.
dude. A lot. The pound of shrimp is pretty big. That's
Oh
big
yeah,
shit. Are
but
they big fucking shrimp or are
yeah,
they?
they were big, deheaded, but then like I had to like shell them and then like fucking take the
I don't
poop.
like that.
Yeah, I had
That's
to
too much work.
take
Except for
the
the crawfish.
take the poop out and shit. That's fucking yeah. But so then what was funny though or awesome was I've been craving uh well so my chick got scallops and uh snow crab, I think it was.
Okay.
Um and
Scallops are the shit.
yeah, we had a lot of leftovers. So we brought all that home and that shit's only good for one day. And you
Right.
gotta if you're gonna reheat it, it's gotta be done proper. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna make this into a fucking paella.
Okay.
And I made kind of like a ghetto paella. Fucking,
I
got
would have
chick.
thought of gumbo, but
I got,
I'm very happy
oh,
and proud of you.
I got some fucking chorizo. Started frying that bitch up. Fucking, when it started to just get a little brown, threw in some fucking chunks chicken breast about that fucking big. Let
Hmm.
that all fucking cook together. You know, all the while I'm blanching the rice. In some salt water.
Yep.
Um, Yeah. Then threw the rice in, threw some water in, some salt, little butter, saffron, adobo. Um, I can't give away all my fucking secrets, but yeah, base some good stuff. Whole lot of garlic, whole lot of garlic.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Yeah, man, that was pretty fucking good.
It's good. Hey, Michelle.
We've got a fan.
That's my auntie. That's my favorite auntie.
Nice, 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 nice. Everybody needs a favorite auntie.
But yeah, no. God, dude. Now all you make me want to do is go back to Louisiana and get some crawfish and oysters.
It was it was nice to like I don't know, man. I don't know about your place, but like most of the time fucking leftovers just ends up getting thrown out. It was nice to like be
Yeah.
able to reuse all that stuff. I reheated, the scallops and the shrimp. Actually shit. Because I had to do them separate because the kids don't like the seafood. But I put the big ass crab legs in the bottom of a fucking pot with like 2.5 inches of some water and some salt
Yeah.
and got that shit boiling and steaming. And then I put the fucking shrimp and the scallops on top of that so it's not on the bottom, sticking to the bottom of the pot. Perfect. It was fucking perfect. And then, like, everybody can get their rice and chicken. And then if you want, like, one of the kids liked seafood, so he grabbed some scallops. I honestly liked the scallops better after I cooked them.
Yeah. I love
Um,
scallops.
Michelle loves chorizo.
Oh yeah, dude. Chorizo's the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of Mexican carnicerias, which is like butcher shops here.
Mm,
And so, yeah, we get a lot of that shit fresh. Like, we got the fresh chorizo, like, already ground up. Someone like scallops even more.
Bro, scallops are the shit,
Yeah,
bro.
dude,
Like,
I'm
I
telling
think
you,
scallops are like they're the one most underrated seafood item.
that restaurant, like we went to, whatever. I feel like the stuff they had
Fucking well.
is better in someone else's hands. 'Cause, dude,
Yeah.
I felt like they tasted so much better the
Well,
next
from
day
when you
after
told
I.
me that they tasted like the fucking crawfish tastes like dirt, I'm like, yeah, dude, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, that was like it tastes like river. It tastes like pure just nah.
No,
I
no,
literally was expecting more shrimpy taste, but it was
no.
just
It's a meteor. It is a shrimp taste, like a meteor shrimp taste.
yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's way better. Like I said, we just gotta go to. We'll go to Baton Rouge together,
Dude,
and
I don't
we're
know if
gonna.
I told you there's a place down there called Cajun Adventure that I
Yeah.
really want to go to where it's
Okay.
like this dude has a couple of houseboats on the bayou and you dictate what you want to do. You can go spear fishing, you can go looking for crawfish, you can go freaking catfish noodling, you can go duck hunting with the shotguns first thing in the morning at 7 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever. Like, whatever. And then, like, when and if we go, we're the only ones there. Like, he only
Yeah.
handles like one party at a time. Like, and I
I don't
want to.
want to do noodling in Louisiana. That's
Fair
not
enough.
gonna
I mean, maybe not newly, but they have again. They just have all sorts of again. So like all sorts of freaking options for like fishing, crawfishing. We can go like literally hunting for frogs. Like yeah,
no.
and they're
That'd
like
be fun as fuck. I got you, Auntie.
I'm sure he'll take care of you, Michelle.
But yeah, no, dude. I'd love to go catfishing. That's always fun. I love cat. I like going fishing for catfish. They put a really fun fight. But yeah, noodling in fucking alligator infested waters, dude.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm from a city. I'm from New York City. What the fuck do I know?
I'd
I'm
love to go alligator
Yeah,
hunting
I'm
like
sure
they
they
did
have
in that
all
show,
that stuff.
and then you know, throw out the crawfish traps and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That'd be
It's
fun.
all that stuff. I mean, you go fishing for
We
gar.
should like go achieve new like you could be the Puerto Rican redneck and I'll just be the normal redneck, and we should achieve new levels of redneckish shit out there. That's what I'm talking about. It sounds fun as fuck.
Yeah. I think we could actually like work it out. Where it can be pretty cheap because my best friend wants to take his kids as well. So
Yeah,
like, and there's like multiple like little houseboats and shit. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty dope.
nice. I have a buddy that lives in Nashville. It's about the halfway point, so I could stop there for the night, make it a road trip, and have fun. Yeah,
I don't know. That's one place I've always wanted to go. Yeah.
it's a fun place.
Try some real Creole. Go through a drive-through margarita stand.
I wanna go to New Orleans and like I've never like gone in New Orleans. Like I've driven through it, but I mean like I want to go down to downtown, like the bar district and shit, and go walk around there. That'd be fun as fuck. Maybe try to find some voodoo places because the people I with in there were like scared of voodoo. And I'm like, that shit's not real, but like they all fucking believe it in Louisiana, like down there. I'm like, you guys are fucking retarded. But I would love to go mess around with some of that shit.
I cannot believe how many times Charles today was like, "Am I retarded?"
Yeah. All right. Bourbon Street. That's what I was thinking of. I couldn't fucking think of it.
You couldn't think of it. Sorry, I could have told. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of the podunk towns in Louisiana from setting up state farms down there, but no, downtown New Orleans. I couldn't think of Bourbon Street.
Narlands. Yeah, man, we should
Ireland.
definitely fucking check it out, man. We definitely should organize some sort of trip. I think the words bachelor and party come to mind for some reason.
That or just a fucking general fucking vacation.
I don't know. Just yeah, but it's a good excuse. Yeah.
That's a good excuse to go anytime.
Boys' night.
Boys' night.
On that note, folks, one thing Dan and I ask a huge favor of everybody every week is to make sure you tell somebody you love them. Tomorrow's not promised to us. We lose friends left and right, fucking almost monthly, Dan and I, and it's very tragic. And then the one thing you always don't want is to end up living in regret of not saying how much you love the people who you really do love. And sometimes just saying that'll make somebody's fucking day. Dan, I fucking love your face.
You do. I love you too, buddy. I love doing this with you every week. I'm very happy and blessed to be able to do this.
For anybody who's waiting, unfortunately, I did not get to go see Theo Vaughn this past weekend due to existential circumstances. Dan will never lose me. Love you more than words can say. We love you too, Aunt Michelle. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to go out to a good comedy show coming up soon. Yankees are coming to town this year, which is going to be awesome. They don't normally come to town. Avalanche Grateful Dead Day is going to be in April. Casa Bonita's opening up in May. This is going to be you bet I'm coming up in May. All right. We're perfectly misfit. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.